Welcome to the Happy News channel. I'm Cassia Killer, but before this hot news, ask you to activate the notification bell and subscribe to the channel to receive news every day.
Secret budget, corruption, and political pressure. Glauber Braga exposes Arthur Lira's scheme. Brazil's political landscape is on fire once again. Federal Deputy Glauber Braga, PSOL-RJ, testified before the Federal Police, PF, this Thursday, revealing explosive details about the secret budget scandal, a billion-dollar scheme of parliamentary amendments, orchestrated by Chamber of Deputies President Arthur Lira, PPL. Glauber did not mince words, calling the scheme a cattle slaughter, and denouncing the lack of transparency in the allocation of these funds. They try to cover their tracks, but everything is out in the open. What we see here is the continuation of corruption disguised as parliamentary amendments. Glauber's testimony to the PF could be a turning point, as he detailed how the scheme operated, named names, revealed figures, and, most importantly, denounced the pressure Lira exerted on other lawmakers to control the funds. Mail sign. How does the amendment scheme work? The so-called secret budget was a practice in place until 2022, allowing lawmakers to distribute public funds without transparency regarding the beneficiaries or the individuals responsible for the allocations. After the Supreme Court, STF, banned this practice, the RP2 and RP9 amendments were replaced by commission amendments, which, according to Glauber, continue to be used to benefit political allies and maintain power schemes. Arthur Lira has centralized control over these amendments and created a system where resources are distributed according to his convenience, without proper accountability. 268 million reais in political pressure. One of the most shocking cases reported by Glauber involves Deputy José Rocha, former president of the National Integration Commission. According to the allegations, Lira pressured Rocha to redirect 268 million reais from its originally intended purpose to benefit his political allies and strengthen his grip on the Chamber of Deputies. If a single diversion involved 268 million, imagine what happens in a month, a year, with a billion-dollar budget. And what happened to Rocha after he resisted Lira's pressure? He was removed from his position. To Glauber, this action makes it crystal clear how Lira operates. If you don't obey, you're out. The Rio Largo scandal, a mayor jailed 4 times and 90 million reais. Another case that exposes corruption suspicions involves the city of Rio Largo, a small municipality with only 70,000 inhabitants, which, between 2019 and 2022, received over 90 million reais through the secret budget. Coincidentally, or not, its mayor, Gilberto Goncalves, GG, a close ally of Arthur Lira, has been arrested 4 times for corruption, including in the infamous Operation Taturana scandal. The most shocking detail? 19 million reais were directly allocated by Arthur Lira, while the remaining 71 million had no identified source. But Glauber has no doubts. Everyone knows those 71 million also went through Lira's hands. Gigi's latest arrest was during Operation Bico da Pecunia, which exposed a money laundering scheme involving cash withdrawals and deliveries in car trunks in a hidden alley. Even after this exposure, Rio Largo remained a top recipient of new amendments in the latest government budget list. Flavio Dino, STF, and the block on suspicious amendments. The pressure became so intense that then Justice Minister Flavio Dino ordered a temporary block on the release of these amendments. The Supreme Court, STF, also demanded more transparency, but, according to Glauber, the scheme remains alive. Warning, they try to disguise the secret budget differently, but the lack of transparency remains the same. Glauber Braga in the Ethics Committee, political retaliation? Glauber's direct confrontation with Lira came at a cost. His aggressive stance led to him being targeted by the Chamber's Ethics Committee, which could even strip him of his mandate. But the PSOL deputy remains fearless. If someone has to lose their mandate for exposing this scheme, let it be me. But I won't be silenced. What comes next? The federal police is now investigating the case more deeply, and the possibility of new testimonies and indictments is growing. Arthur Lira has not yet officially responded to the allegations, but the political and legal pressure is mounting, and he may soon have no choice but to address the accusations. Meanwhile, Glauber Braga vows to continue exposing the scheme and providing new documents and testimonies to the federal police. Balance scale. If there is justice in this country, this scheme will be dismantled, and those responsible will be punished. What more will be revealed in the coming chapters of this political thriller? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned on Happening News.